I always felt like I was too shy, too quiet, too much in my head. But being shy doesn't mean that you don't have power. Hi, girlies, and welcome back to the Lululand. I'm Maria, and today it's all about being shy, and on top of that, having to struggle with social anxiety and how I deal with it. So, I was always a shy girl. Like, I actually don't remember a time where I wasn't shy. The first time I realized how shy that I'm shy is actually when I started with middle school. That's when it really hit me that I was actually looked as the shy girl. Because before that, I was living my life being a kid and, minding my business. And that's when I realized that people will treat you completely different when you are shy as to when you're not shy and you're actually an extroverted person. So my thing was I was going to school with my sister that was a year younger than me. And the way she went through school and the way I went through my experience, it's two different worlds. It was really a lot of pressure for me to get out of my comfort zone and to make friends and to put myself out there. Because, like, obviously, when you're in school, you are really not gonna get the full experience if you don't have friends. I mean, right now that I'm an adult and I don't have friends, I still don't have friends. It's not as much of a big deal as it was not having friends when I was younger. I used to struggle with it so hard on a daily basis. Like, I remember I was in a class full of girls that were all my age, full of girls, and I didn't make one friend. I didn't have, I mean, like, okay, now it wasn't that extreme that I didn't have anybody to talk to. Obviously, there was like one person that, that I was sitting next to that I could that I could talk to, but it wasn't really like, what I mean, like, it wasn't really something deep. It was more of a, hey, like, can I borrow a pen? Can I do this? Like, it was that kind of a thing. I remember how our teacher was like, you guys need to go in groups and, make a presentation. And I remember that the girl that was sitting next to me, mind you, that was my only friend back then. Friend. She was not even really my friend, but you get it. Let's just call her Laura. I thought, you know what? Laura is sitting next to me. She's always nice to me. Why wouldn't she be my partner in doing this presentation? Let me tell you, Laura had different plans and she was gonna leave me alone. And it was really sad. But literally, this girl was next to me and she was like, Tiffany, me and Tiffany are gonna do the presentation together. And I was just sitting there. And one thing that I'm really proud of is that I had a poker face all the time. Nonchalant dreadhead right here. Like, it never bothered me that much. Obviously, on the inside I was crying, but on the outside I was just like, whatever. You know what I mean? You can't show them really how much you're how it's affecting you. Yeah, like, honestly, talking to guys was hell as well. Every time a guy approached me, just like literally hi, I was just like, ah, please don't talk to me, don't talk to me. And then, like, they really, I just made it a bigger deal than it actually was. Like, I was actually making my life more hell than it actually was. And then on top of that, having social anxiety, like, I didn't have social anxiety in the beginning. I was just shy. But then as I grew older and, like, I was getting into that, like, adulthood and, like, teenage years and stuff, like, I started having social anxiety, and that's when it was double homicide. not only are you gonna struggle like on your own, but people will start assuming things around you when you're a shy, socially awkward person. If you're a shy person and you're socially awkward as well, like just know you actually have to let people know and let them see that you will stand up for yourself, that you will not take disrespect in any type of way, even the slightest bit. Like you actually have to show them, because these people do not react when you're nice. The only way that they will respect you is when you show them that you can actually be a different person. Every time I go somewhere and like I'm meeting new people, like you go to a new job or you go to a new school, I just imagine myself being somebody else. Yeah, I know that sounds crazy, but I just imagine who am I gonna be? Because if I try to be, if I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna be me, then I'm just gonna be shy AF, and we know that. So I always try to imagine being somebody else, like an actress or something like that. I'm gonna be like, you know what? How would she react? How would she, behave in that situation? And then that's exactly how I literally go through that day, and it helps me a lot more than when I just tell myself, yeah, you're gonna do it, you're gonna make it, and then like I go there and then I'm just like, please don't look at me. That's exactly how I am. I'm like really self-conscious. So what I used to do is, when I am going somewhere, I will do my best to wear something that I feel comfortable with. Because so if I'm wearing something and I feel uncomfortable, just know we are not suffering through social awkwardness, social anxiety, and me being shy. It's gonna be hell on earth for me. Like, so if you're also like that, try to, when you're going somewhere, think, what exactly are you gonna wear that's gonna make you feel the most confident and comfortable. If you're watching this and you're thinking, this is literally me. Same, girl. Don't let anybody tell you that you're broken or you're alone in this, because we are all in this together. If you're also a shy girl and you like to see more of this content of shy girl era, being socially awkward, socially anxious, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and enjoy this journey with me. Bye, girlies.